Greetings, my people. Welcome back to the Arsenal Fan Show. My name is Genesis. As we all know, Arsenal we win Crystal Palace 4-1 for our home. That match is a very good match for all Arsenal fans because we dey go into the international break with a win, and also that win also give us 8 points ahead of Man City. So now we get a cushion. So I think now that winning now don't kind of make pressure be on Man City, who gets game at hand anyway. But as we all know, point on the board better pass game in hand. So we dispatch our Crystal Palace quite very not so easy in the first 5-10 minutes of the game. Remember, Zaha gets that ball when he struck on the post, where Ramsdale save. You can come off the back of Ramsdale before he go corner. So all in all, a very great match. But then we'll look into a few things we will notice for this match. So number one thing we'll go talk about sharp as in the hot. We'll just dive into it now. The mentality of some of these young players. First of all, we'll talk about Martinelli, the person will open our scoring. Last week, all of us moan about how Inkari missed PK against us, Sporting CP. But then when they ask the guy a question, he say it can happen to anyone, So say now game of football, and actually in a game of football, you understand. Now, even when they ask the coach also said that the guy could bounce back. He talks about Bukayo Saka don't go through his own, say now on his own, but say he go bounce back. And boy, what a goal, a fantastic goal. That one take his goals tally to 13 in the league. I think him be our highest goal scorer. The guy don't score 6 goals in 6 games. So the guy is a really very hot player right now for us. If you remember when we buy that guy from Ituano, I think most of our fans think that we could just buy him, then put him carry and go loan like we do Marquinhos. But the guy came in and just started to do fantastically well, especially that match when he scored that goal, when he run from our half, carry ball, go score. So Martinelli na a real deal, actually, na a real deal. So I'm very happy and excited for him. I love the guy, and for real, I love Martinelli. In as much as all of us they big up Saka and everything, Martinelli they as influential as Saka. You understand? Both of them has been phenomenal for our team. Just imagine the goal contribution of these two young men, So Martinelli, nice one. So now be the first thing Wasimo could talk about the way he carry come back. Now as he scored that goal, I believe his confidence now they go through the roof, because if there's maybe not get a goal, who knows, maybe for have an effect on his confidence a little. But I'm happy to see him get a goal. Now he don't clean off that miss, and now we focus on where we go. Next thing I want to talk about now Bukayo Saka and Ben White, their combination. The match just was so good. Like the way Ben White just they drop the ball for Bukayo, just they drop those passes. The first goal with Martinelli scored, Bukayo assist him, and I threw a pass from Ben White just in between two players, and just Saka just enter into the pocket and give him the ball. Saka laid the cross with his right foot, and bang, Martinelli score with his weaker foot as well. So the combination where these two guys they get, it did very, very fantastic. And if you watch, like most of the goals who don't score this season, some spectacular goals who don't score this season come from that right side. You remember that Partey goal where from Saka to Ben White to Partey, bang, against Tottenham, bang, behind the net, and a very, very, very wonderful goal. So their combination, the way both of them they relate, it has been very, very good for us this season. Actually, it help us in waiting we want to do. Sometimes you go see Saka they run before you go drop in, and Ben White go just go the flank. Sometimes you go see Saka they very out wide, Ben White go drop in. All in all, their relationship for that wing, they are very, very, very fantastic. And waiting they do they cause so many defenders problems. Only Saka alone na terror to more than one defender. Talk more of when he gets somebody where they help him to do some of all these things. So they're a very nice thing for us to see. And I think we want to talk about again, of course, we got to talk about our star boy. We get 2 goals, All of us know say when Saka starts, all of us call him prospect, but one for the future. He never too tell. Last 2 years, they call him one for the future. The future will never even reach, but the guy is performing. How old is he? Just 21. Best young player of the league, arguably. Scored his goals, 2 goals, took it very, very well, and the guy is very intelligent. Football, like some people just play football to play, but this guy plays the game with intelligence. Like that second goal when he scored, got the ball, laid it back to Ben White. As soon as he insisted the guy where they come mark him, don't give him space. My guy run behind him, get the pass. Like you just be like the Palace players, all of them just like switch off for like 2 seconds before they go realize about the for back of the net. So I think that his brilliance now caused that that goal actually. And of course Ben White again. What more we want to talk about that one? So a nice thing to see. He got his second goal through Kirintini. They cut back and just smash him one time. So when they ask him a question, he said yes, then get confidence. And a good thing to hear our players to talk about having confidence. And then they fear anyone, because of the confidence. And get one thing when you talk with sweets me. It's after the international break, when they come back, say the coach and the coaching staff say they could prepare them well for the rest of the games where remain. Oh, that thing sweets me. Say they could prepare them. That means anything where they do, they work hand in hand with everyone, like in the team. This one, they say I'm a footballer and I know what to do more than no. This one, I say then go prepare them, just like a baby where they depend on the papa or the mama to prepare them to go to school. You understand? The confidence where they assume from this boy, like I love to see that. Another thing we could talk about now, we could just take a bow for Granit Xhaka. Remember when Granit Xhaka pull out the captain band, when they wind up the fans now against this same Crystal Palace. Now you see the guy don't redeem himself. 2 goals in these last 2 matches. The guy is, since this season, not even this season, since last season, they performed very well. And for me, I think Mikel Arteta, they get best out of him. Playing him like up front. See, Xhaka no be saying a bad player, but it just happens to be that maybe in the team where we say we go through patches, because I, for one, like that time, to be fair, I really like to see Xhaka for my team. To be honest, this is me. I raise my hands up. I like, because then so many mistakes was there. The angle issues, the lack of pace, lack of awareness and all those stuff, and one leg as well, and then they play deep line. So too many mistakes. But right now, he don't go further front. As a matter of fact, when they ask Mikel Arteta, tell us to say yes. Tell him saying he have a feeling saying he go score goal. And boy, he scored the goal. And the way they go carry come, very sweet goal. One touch, pack, before we're in their 18, bang, go. So now a very great story for Granit Xhaka. That one a very big lesson for everyone in life to learn that. Waiting you think say don't finish, sometimes if you give them time it will still be something, so you don't just write off anybody anyhow at any time, because Xhaka now one player where all coaches who don't come as they use. Even Mourinho, a person like Mourinho needed him at Roma. Man self saying they one leg out of the door, but when Mikel talked to him, now you will see you can see the improvement. Now even Xhaka just be like saying get injury, all of us fans they panic. You understand? So, and that's a massive credit to the coach, because now he gets all the praise. The team we don't do with this team from 8th, 5th, now with the fight for the table for league. Now, great thing to see. So I think we did ahead of schedule, and this team we don't even prepare this team to challenge for title. In my own opinion, I feel like this team they put them together to challenge for top 4. And now it can't be like say we do overachieve. However, achievement or no achievement, one thing before the season starts where everybody they fight for now to become champion. So I think now a great thing to see from our boys. Now another thing I want to talk about now, the performance of Rob Holding. Rob Holding in putting a very solid performance in this game. Like everything will come his way, he mopped them all. Understand? That guy is a really good impactor. What's our coach call him? So they say that they are impactors. So he impacted very well in that game. You know, I felt really happy. Like the way I like his aggression on when in the mark. I like the way he was aggressive. You know, I really like that, because one thing when they cause those Crystal Palace players is they disrupt their type of game and stuff like that. You know, even though they try to sit one man to Martin, Partey and Jacques Abor, will still just outplay them. You know, another thing I want to talk about now, Pierentini. When they sub him in, you see how sharp the guy did. You know, very great pass to Saka for that second goal, and all the things where they give him to do, he did all of them quite well. So, and again, I know I'm supposed to forget this one. Partey play right back before that game finish. You know, that's to tell you that when our coach they sign players, you see the profile of players when don't sign. In the sign players, we play multiple wings. All Arsenal players, they play multiple wings. Check it from the back. Ben White can play right back. He can play central defense. He can play central defensive midfielder. You know, Zinchenko can play midfield, even attacking midfield. Martinelli can play across that front line. Bukayo can play. You already know Bukayo now one player will be the only place where they meant for him to play now to enter pool. So I think the kind of signings and the kind of players where they in our team, you know, help the coach to achieve what he want to achieve. So that's a very great thing to see. So we wish our players will they injury quick recovery in presence of William Saliba and Takehiro. Although Takehiro will know that one out of season. Of course, man like El Nini out of season, and AD, we hope all of them come back to assist this team to, you know, push on for the final 10 games we remain. So all in all, as an Arsenal fan, I'm very happy this week for the win, and they're very happy for the cushion we will get now on Man City. I don't believe anything rather than the boys. You understand? Because if you believe in yourself, then if you achieve anything. So for the fact that my boys then believe in themselves, me, I'm a supporter, I'm a fan, I support them. No matter how it is, I support them because they do very well. You know, we can't come. As a matter of fact, as it stands now, we don't match the tally of last points where we used finish last season. We don't match them, and we still get 10 games to go. So now nice things to see. What's his name? Ben White, I spoke about him earlier in combination with Saka and all, but he need a special shout out because that guy, he no be right back in me, but they change him to right back. You know, pretty all the whole season. This is all the whole games this season as that play simply, and he never put any foot wrong. So the guy really deserve an accolade and round of applause for what is. I think they appreciate his performances and all. So all in all the players, everybody did well. One thing now, they concede goals for our home, but for me, it will not be too much of a worry because yes, even if we concede, but for the fact say we feel outscore the other team, it's okay. Now human being you they play with no be stick, so they will always try their own luck and stuff. And boy, mistakes happen. And again, I dey confident say all our tough matches now away we they go. I'm confident because if you watch our away matches, we they hardly concede goals away, and we they win matches away. Like we have more clean sheets away than home. So now we get, as quote unquote on paper, as people carry say, we get Man City away, we get Liverpool away, and Newcastle away. For me, I believe in these 3 matches. I just like if we get Man City draw, beat Liverpool, and draw maybe one more. Come on. Well, I'm very confident we'll take them game by game because the season never finishes until the season finishes. So we take them game by game, and hopefully at the end of the day, we will become champions. So that's the video there. If you like the video, subscribe. If you like the video, like the video. If you like the video, subscribe if you're new, and share as well. And we are out. Peace.